Hi, I'm Harold Rushton. I've been shooting field targets since 2006 competitively. I've won 2 national championships in the United States, one in 2009, one in 2010. I've been in competition in most of the regional and national matches since 2006. I've been fairly successful shooting U.S. field target, and since doing well in that, I've also changed over to WFTF and started shooting the World Field Target Division starting in 2011. I enjoy the sport of field target because it's a challenge. It's something that's a really good family sport. Also, my children were involved when they were young teenagers, and it's just all around a good sport. I'm going to run you through my rig that I use for World Field Target, how it's set up and why I use it. This is a Steyr LG100 field target rifle. It's set up at a maximum of 12 foot-pounds of energy. This rifle I've set up with a and-shoots butt hook. This particular butt hook is adaptable to a lot of different rifles. I've got it on the Steyr now. It could be made to fit a Rapid Air Weapons TM1000 or an EV2 or any number of different rifles. It's very adjustable. It can be adjusted up and down for elevation. It can be adjusted in and out for cant to fit your shoulder well. It's just a really good piece of equipment, and I really like that. This is a Connect model, so it's easy to take down. By lifting this lever, the rear portion of the buttstock comes off, and I can put it in a nice small carry case to carry when I travel by air. It's really nice for that. I try to set up all my rifles with some similar features that I really like. One of those features is an adjustable knee riser on the front, or hamster as it's called in Europe. It has a pressure fitting that I can release on the side to allow me to raise it up or raise it or lower it down depending on the position of the shot that I'm about to take, depending on the terrain and the land that I'm shooting on. It allows me to raise the rifle up or down, tilt it back or forth on the fly from lane to lane. So, very good piece of equipment. That's one of the things I've really been successful with in the U.S. field target rifle that I shoot a lot. This rifle also has a Leupold competition scope that has a mil dot reticle set up in it. That's a scope that I've enjoyed some success with in U.S. field target, so that's why I continued using the Leupold competition scope, 35 power. I found that with this particular scope, I don't see shifts and changes in my point of impact during day-to-day usage very often, and that's something I've really enjoyed and liked about the scope. So I continue to use a similar scope or same brand scope from one rifle to the next. I own several different field target rifles, and I try to set each one of them up very similar in characteristics, like the adjustable knee riser, the Leupold scope. The height of the scope mount is very similar, so my cheek weld and everything when I go to shoot the rifle is very similar from rifle to rifle. This particular rifle also has a air stripper on the end, fitted to the end of the barrel. This particular air stripper, what it does is as the pellet goes through it, it allows the air to escape around the sides of the pellet and kind of dissipates the air out, and it keeps from disturbing the pellet as it goes out the end of the bore. Theoretically, this should give a better fly to the pellet, and it seems to work pretty well on this rifle. I've tested it without the stripper and with the stripper, and I see that it actually groups really well with it, and so I enjoy using that particular item on this rifle. That's pretty much my setup, the way I do it, and it seems to work out pretty well. I'm still adapting my World Field Target rig. This is a new one I've set up for the 2013 season, and I now just got to go out and see how it does. This particular rifle, like I said earlier, is a LG100 series rifle. It's a very old Steyr rifle. When it was originally developed, it was made as a 10-meter gun. Since then, Steyr has developed a lot of changes in their gun, and they've developed a 12 foot-pound internal unit for this gun. And I have changed this gun over to the 12 foot-pound version myself. Actually, this wasn't just a drop-in necessarily easy job on this particular gun. There were some things in there that wouldn't allow the drop-in kit to work, since this is a very old gun. So I have some parts that I've made myself that are internal to the gun that make it function. It has an external velocity adjuster. It has a 85 bar regulator set up in it, and at this point in time I'm seeing a velocity spread of about 3 to 4 feet per second over a shot string with this particular rifle. So that's what I've been looking for in a WFTF rifle, is something that's very consistent, and so I'm still trying to test this rifle and see how it's going to do this year for this season. This isn't my only rifle, it's not my only WFTF rifle, it's just one of 3 that I shoot regularly. I also shoot the Rapid Air Weapons TM1000. It's a very consistent gun, does a really good job out on the field target course. And I have an EV2, Air Arms EV2, that's also a very consistent rifle. It shoots very accurately as well. So I'm testing 3 different rifles this year to see which I'm most consistent with, and then whichever I'm most consistent with will be probably what I stick with in the future.
Subscribe to Team Wild TV for the best hunting, airgun, gear and bow hunting videos on YouTube.